Hello everyone and welcome back to another weekly review for Forex Triple B. My name is Jordan and in this video, if you're watching it for the first time, of course, what we're doing is we checked out the previous week and basically the type of setups that we find interesting. And these kind of setups you can find on the website forextripleb.com. Right here under Triple B Pro Performance, you will find this table where we collect and show the examples that again we find interesting to be mentioned, and basically examples that show exactly what we're looking for when it comes to using this specific strategy. So the previous week covers pretty much 15th versus the 19th, right? Which gives us these three lines, and starting from the bottom we can go ahead and check the Kiwi cat, which is the first example. That's the 15-minute chart. Let's just fire up the pencil and we can talk about it. All right, so what do we have here? First of all, we would like to go ahead and check out the higher time frames, right? It always starts pretty much with the multi-time frame analysis. We want to see what is happening from the higher time frames, what's the direction there, and in what direction we should be trading on the lower time frame. Meaning that if 1 hour chart and 4 hour charts are showing strong bearish momentum, as according to the fielders here, we want to be looking for sells. Looking at the cloud that we see here from the opposite Bollinger Band, that pretty much tells us anytime the price is touching the top right here, that will be giving us sell signals. Okay, so the breakouts below that, etc., etc. But the example that we have in place is actually 15th. Which day did we say 15, right? So the 15th started somewhere around here. This is the new week. Okay, so this one would be kind of interesting. And the reason is very simple. Once we saw this huge push to the downside, the price kind of stopped and started holding below this zone. Okay, this is the most recent level that was respected. And when we look at it in perspective, it looks kind of like push consolidation, and we might be expecting another push to the downside because technically speaking, during that time, we didn't get any reversal signs whatsoever. One thing to be mentioned here is the divergence on the 4 hour chart, divergence against. So that could be considered, and it should be considered as more aggressive setup, which means if you're going to be trading it, probably less risk should be applied right here. So that's pretty much regarding Kiwi Cat and the more interesting things we can mention on it. CAD this time we are jumping to the 1 hour chart, which means H4 and daily are our higher time frames. Both of them are showing strong bullish trend. This time the 4 hour chart is showing no divergence against. That means we're pretty much clear for another push up before the cycle here is completed, and we can expect deeper pullbacks to be delivered or maybe even a reversal. So again, we have very strong and powerful momentum coming closer this zone, and this is where the price started consolidating. This is also the place where we have the daily pivot. I'm not sure if you can see it, but basically that's the line. And below the daily pivot, we have daily support one right here. This also fits with daily resistance 3 from this day. And if we take a look, this is on a bigger scale, the previous weekly resistance 2, I think, here. Okay. So a few levels inside the same zone, approximately closer and below that consolidation. Meaning one thing, Okay, if I draw a box around all these things like this, okay, we can see that the price managed to go ahead and break above this box and started trading above it. Right? At that point, you may not even look at anything else. You know that there is a critical major level broken, and you might be expecting for the price to create one more high. Okay, pure price action. Since we have other things and filters that we can rely on, of course, we're going to use them, but in general, this is how I would personally look at this specific situation. And right here, we can see that after a bit more of playing inside that zone, the price tried to go ahead and break multiple times, right? Being stopped, going towards the middle of that range, and then it managed to push up, closing right below the weekly resistance one there. Then we have Aussie cut, which is pretty similar to Kiwi cut. The idea here is again absolutely the same. 4 hour and 1 hour strong bearish momentum. You have divergence against on the 4 hour chart, which should be considered as aggressive setup. Okay, once this divergence sticks, you want to be trading less risk, right? Because you have signs against on the higher time frame. And yeah, that pretty much summarizes it, because it's almost the same setup. No need to go ahead and repeat that again and again. All right, so that's about the interesting examples according to us from the previous week. If you have any questions or you have an example on your own, please leave us a comment below or find us in the Telegram group dedicated to Forex Triple B, and we're going to discuss it. Have a wonderful week. Bye for now.